Hello everyone, Shan here. My background's Chinese and I came out in 2018. I'm a baby queer. So about 3 months ago I decided I wanted to date. Then the pandemic happened, of course. That didn't work out so well. Anyways, I gave online dating a go. Bit of a disaster. They all ignored me. I guess like a baby, I didn't know what I was doing. So I've decided to chat to more experienced people, adult queers if you will. Now at the end of this video I'm going to summarize the 3 things that I took away from these conversations, and you're welcome to jump to there. Otherwise, stick around for candid conversations with Yenni. Can you tell me about your first love experience?
Yeah, I'll probably sum it up as young and naive. Typical first love story, I suppose.
What's a typical first love story? I haven't heard any queer love stories, so I don't know what's a typical.
I'm not even sure if it's typical queer story or not, to be honest. Or maybe typical in a sense. Like, I was growing up with a straight girl. You kind of like have to go through your straight girl's phase, you know.
That's how I feel. I feel like I always fall for the straight ones. But yeah.
Yeah. There you go. You're not alone. And I always joke that my success rate is 33% in converting those girls. I've been out with girls and I want become permanent gay. So
All right.
maybe she is gay.
It's like, wouldn't they already be quite open, but they just don't, maybe not comfortable or don't know or
So look, I never know because they're
yeah.
exes. You know,
Yeah,
you
for sure.
don't kind of discuss. Yeah, you don't kind of discuss this. Probably classify them as pansexual. Which, if I understand what pansexual is that they're not attracted to pans and pots.
No, and they don't come out of the
But
pantry. Yeah.
but they're attracted to the person, not the gender. Yeah.
Yeah.
So first love, high school. I was in a co-ed high school. She professed her love to me.
Oh, right.
Instead, yeah. So
Wait, hold on. Is this
the
so
straight girl.
yeah,
Straight girl.
but
First
Yenny,
love.
did you grow up in like Australia, or what did you study?
No, I'm originally from Indonesia.
Okay.
So this is my hometown,
Right.
somewhere in Indonesia. Actually, technically, I think my first love is kind of like my second girlfriend. Same thing. I think I got close to her. Started off again as friends. We got close, and something actually she professed her love to me, and we got together. But after a week, I think she freaked out. That, oh my god, this thing is real, you know. Oh my god, maybe I'm not gay. Whatever it is, I don't know. But after a week, she just changed 180 degree. And even to the point that she avoided me and not no longer picking up my calls, that kind of stuff. That lasted for like 3 months. So that's what I mean. There's a train crash. I don't even know where she is now and stuff like that. Second one is on the same level. Again, started off as friends. I didn't think much about it because basically she has to be straight. I didn't even know that I am a lesbian.
Okay. How old were you then?
Oh dear. 17.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So you like you didn't know or
So
didn't think about that.
I'm 7 years your senior, right? So
Yeah.
back in Indonesia, Google wasn't as prevalent as it is now. So I didn't have access to a lot of the information that we currently have.
Yeah.
So I didn't know about lesbianism, homosexuality, or gay. We got close. She again said that she I don't know whether to use the word like or love or hearted me.
Oh, what hearted you? Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, and then we started relationship. It went for about 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Before we decided that we wouldn't have a future in Indonesia, and again, without sufficient research going into um, coming to Australia or whatnot, we just decided that the best bet for our future would be for me to come to Australia, because apparently you can be gay.
So you both
Where were we?
decided to come back. Like she said to come to Australia, like you and her come
No,
here.
I would come to Australia.
Oh.
No, I would come here. And then I'll get the PR and citizenship or whatnot, and I'll bring her over, and we'll be happily ever after.
Right. How did that go?
But how did that go? So I came here, and
what year
I
was
think
this?
about
What year was this?
I came here in 2003.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
So probably within 3 or 4 months after I was here, I was told by my own sister that she cheated on me.
Hmm.
Mm.
Right.
So yeah, we broke up over the phone. Luckily I didn't kill myself,
Hmm.
and so yeah, that was my first love. Hmm.
Have you talked to her since then, or not? You kind of went your separate ways once you came out to Australia.
Look, we're friends in high school, so we keep in contact. But I guess the typical Asians, you don't go back
Yeah.
to the past and talk about how we feel, and
We don't talk in general about how we feel.
we don't talk about our emotions. Full
Yeah.
stop. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
How old were you when you came out to Australia?
So 2003, 20.
Oh wow. Holy
Mm,
shit. You were like on your own, yeah? Or
yeah,
right.
completely.
Wow.
I didn't know anyone. Didn't know anyone here. Yeah. I didn't speak the language. I didn't
Oh,
know
you
about
didn't
the
even know
weather.
English when you
A
came
little
out.
bit,
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit. But I won't be able to get myself out of trouble, ask for
right.
direction or anything like that. I think
Yeah, right.
just yeah. Didn't know about the weather. That sucks.
Yeah.
Didn't know about the culture, the food. Didn't have
Yeah.
any friends, support,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
And
that's why I wanted to kill myself the moment I discovered that
yeah, no,
the
okay.
very reason I came to Australia for turned out to be a lie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Mm. But
Mm-hmm.
what doesn't kill you is what makes you stronger, yeah?
I agree. The
Mm.
experience, yeah, you grow
I
from
should
it.
probably thank her. I suppose, I love my life here. I enjoy my life here. So I should probably thank her.
Your family, when you came out to Australia, like they didn't have any, they didn't
There's
stop you,
always,
or they didn't.
oh, no.
Okay.
No, my family has always been very supportive. Like they believe in me and they trust my decision.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was never an objection. It was more like, right, that's what you want. Okay, how can we help you? How can we make that happen? How can we support you?
Yep.
So seriously, I came here like didn't know what to expect. Didn't have any plans. Didn't know what to expect. I guess a typical 20 years old, 19, 20 years old, like.
But you did it because she said it, right? Like, because she said this is how we're gonna be
No,
together.
I believe it will have to be our plan.
Right.
So,
That
because
was
we discuss
yeah.
and
Right. So you sat down and planned how your future's gonna work together, and that involved coming to Australia.
yeah, and then happily ever after means
Yeah.
having a house, a
Yeah.
white picket fence,
Yeah.
maybe a pet or two,
Yeah.
maybe one or two kids as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right. Wow.
That's what you do when you're 17 or 18, right?
Oh, I not, I wouldn't know. Yeah.
Well, it's about 13 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a long time ago. So then, yeah, and slowly, I guess I got on with my
Mm.
life in Australia, and I got a job, became two jobs, and I went to uni and stuff. So I met friends at uni, and then I discovered Yellow Kitties. Yeah, I'm serious. I joined Yellow Kitties on the back of one of my employees' suggestion. Oh,
Right.
another thing is I didn't know, because I told you I didn't know about what lesbianism
Yeah.
is about, right? I didn't think I'm gay. I,
Mm-hmm.
I thought that I thought that I'm interested. I like a girl. I like
Mm.
another girl because of who they are,
Mm-hmm.
how they make me feel. But I'm
Mm.
not gay. I was
Yes.
still probably in denial because I
Right.
grew up in Catholic environment. I went to Catholic school all my
Right.
life.
So
So it's
did your
simple. It's
parents know
wrong.
you had a partner when you wanted to come out here?
Oh, it was always a suspicion. The
Uh,
entire town. I'm from a small town as well. The
yeah.
entire town suspected it, but
Right.
no one confronted it.
Right.
I think we were I think we were not being very subtle.
Right.
You know, young and in love. Uh, yeah. So yeah, because I thought I was trying to hide my uh gayness.
Mm.
I was in denial, and I thought, oh my God, what if people discover I'm gay? They're gonna reject me. So one of the bosses I had then suggested that, and actually told me right in my face that, by the way, we know that we know that you're gay, right?
That's awesome. That's actually great that they.
Imagine my surprise.
That's really funny that you did, like, that you had to know because they. That's, oh my
Yep.
God.
Yeah. I was naive once. Still probably is now. Um. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh my God, how do you know?
Yeah.
They're like, Ada. Anyway, then they said, why don't you go and find like an Asian lesbian support group or something like
Mm.
that? There'll be things like that. I'm like, right, okay. Mind you, by then I was in Australia, in Melbourne. So I went on Google,
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Google,
Mm-hmm.
the ever reliable Uncle Google, and did a search for Asian lesbian support group, and Yellow Kitties was the first one.
Yeah.
Yep, and I met the contact, attended the first meeting, um,
How old were you at that
and
time when you
I
went to
would have
Yellow
to
Kitties?
be. I came here at 20, so
Mm.
I reckon I have to be about 21.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
yeah. So I still remember that time Judy and I were the youngest
Yeah.
in the group.
Yep.
Because
That's
Judy
it.
and I are about the same age. I think Judy is probably 6 months older than me.
Yeah.
So I think I was 21 and she was 22 or something.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, so it's actually through Yellow Kitties. So I'm forever grateful, and that's why I'm always loyal. I'll always be loyal to Yellow
Mm.
Kitties. People like Peggy, Leo, Irene, Moa, they helped me a lot. Because I was a student, I was a uni student.
Mm.
And I managed to dodge some bullets quite often because I was just naive and too trusting. And they've always been there for me. Peggy used to shake her head like, Yenny, what have you got yourself into again this time? Yeah, through Yellow Kitties, then yeah, I learned about the gay world.
Mm.
Um, um, I learned to accept, be comfortable. I mean, I've always been comfortable with my sexual preference. I guess just more like, oh, so I am a lesbian. Right. Yeah, I think I've always been lesbian. Just I guess learning that I'm not.
Mm,
I think the most important thing to me is that I'm not the only one.
yeah.
I used to think that it's bloody lonely. Um, I had to hide who I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, I realized that, oh no, there's actually a whole community out there. Second girlfriend, again straight, friend from uni. Um,
So can you tell me how does that how did that become a relationship? Like just friends at uni, and then they're like, I've never dated a girl before, but I want to date you. Like, like, what do you mean? Like, how did it
so
start?
what do you mean? You want to know like how they're feeling, what they're
Well,
thinking,
well,
or?
yeah, like you're just saying they're straight, but you dated them. So,
Well, for my part, I thought the whole time I was just being myself.
mm,
Never told him that I'm gay. Well, maybe, yeah, never told him that I'm gay, I think. Or maybe the second one I did tell her that I'm gay.
mm,
But anyway, it's just kind of like, yeah, um, just friends.
yep,
Maybe I was caring towards her. I don't know. I thought I was just being myself.
mm,
Um, and she made the move. I didn't have a clue. And they actually had to tell me that they like me. I was like, okay, yeah, let's give it a go.
that's so good. That's like you're getting chased.
First one, I liked her, but I didn't dare to. I mean, like, come on, she's straight. Like, yeah. Second one, yeah, I thought we were friends. I thought of her as my good friend, my best friend actually at uni.
Mm,
Obviously, she was close to me for other motives.
mm.
Hmm.
But then did you went out?
Yeah,
Did you go out though?
we did. We did.
Yeah,
We
okay.
went out for about 2 years.
Right.
So that was more like a more serious relationship, I suppose,
Yeah.
because we moved in together and lived together, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But even though you were friends and then you went to dating, so did you have feelings at the start? Or it just when she kind of said that, then you're like, let's okay, maybe this friendship, maybe there's more. Like,
Well, in hindsight, because we are wiser, I shouldn't have.
oh, okay.
Hmm.
Why
To
is
me, it
that?
was a friendship. It was
Okay.
a friendship. I got confused. She wasn't, but I did.
Right.
So yeah, the relationship didn't end well.
Hmm.
Took
Sorry to
more.
hear
It
that.
took me about 10 years feeling guilty and redeeming myself.
Because you felt guilty in that relationship.
Of course, of course. Hmm.
Guilty about
Didn't
what?
end well.
Don't mind me asking. Wait.
Well, I cheated, so
Okay.
hmm.
It's all right. Happens.
Yeah. Hmm. Too young. I didn't know. It didn't work. Didn't know how to get out of it. So I met someone else, and another, and yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah.
third one then is another straight. So
Mhm.
this time is someone I met at work. Something totally casual. Same thing. Like I didn't think much about it because she's supposedly straight.
Mhm.
Yeah, went out for a drink and stuff like that. One thing led to another. Same thing.
Mhm.
I mean, we flirted. I
Mhm.
think I didn't know we were flirting, but apparently we were. I guess we were. I thought I was having fun.
I'm just
It's
being
joking
nice.
around.
I know.
Yeah,
It's just being
just
nice and friendly.
joking
Yeah.
and playing and
Yeah.
friendly, and she took it as a flirting, and she flirted back, I suppose. I thought it's all fun, make our work a lot more interesting, exciting. we both were sandwich hand at that time. So, there's a lot of the entire time you could work and talk at the same time. So, yeah, she's my third one, and she's also the one who is a lesbian now,
Right.
in a long-term committed relationship. Just not with me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
don't know.
the last one, yeah? The third one.
No, and then after that, I kind of like swear myself off straight girls, I suppose. So, yeah, I had a couple of flings and whatnot.
When you say straight girls, is it like they've acknowledged that they're straight, but they want to also go out? Is that how you call them straight girls?
Straight girls, because look, the first one, for example, I'm her only girlfriend. She's married now with a couple of kids. So I think that is self-proven in a sense.
Yep.
Second one, same thing. She's married with 2 kids. Only the third one has got, a long-term girlfriend.
Right.
Sexuality is fluid anyway.
Yes.
I never know, how it would be like if, let's say, we didn't break up or anything. After that, then what, number 4 and number 5? Yeah, 5 relationships so far.
The 4 and the 5 relationship, you said, so from then on they weren't straight, like they're not straight girls, they were queer.
Yeah. Gay, lesbian.
Yeah. Okay. How is that relationship different compared to the girls who are straight? Like, was there
I think it's very different in many aspects. To begin with, also, I think a relationship goes hand in hand with your own personal growth and discovery. It's different in the sense that I feel that my types change throughout the year. So I started off with an ultra femme straight girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
To a very liberated femme who accepted and supported and encouraged me to explore how I present myself. To a very new age and free will Anglo girl to a dyke or soft butch. Yeah, so my taste in my partner changed over time too.
Right.
The level of commitment change as well. Like when you're young, it's all like, oh my god, like I'm head over the hill, falling in love. I'll do anything for you. We both are invincible. We can be anything, be anywhere, and do anything we want. Then I guess reality and life kicks in. Then it's more like, oh, okay. No, after that it's more like, oh yeah, let's just have fun. Didn't think much about the future. Yeah, so I didn't think much about the future. It's like whatever maybe it will be. Then get into a more serious relationship when I was trying so hard to make it work, maybe to prove the point to myself that I can settle down, or to the partner, I don't know. It's about, job, career, and having intertwined into your life and into your life and into your relationship. Which suburb to buy a house? Are we buying a house together? Yeah. Who is taking the bin out this week? Yeah, and then you get very domesticated. And as you get older and stuff, then you talk about, okay, everything else is kind of like looked after now. then you start questioning, what is the purpose in life?
Can I feel like I'm always asking that question, but um, can I ask about that part where you guys your type and preference kind of changed,
Yep.
as you got older? Do do you see that like as a pattern with um other queer people? Like for example, I don't know, from your friends or anything like that. Do you see a pattern? Because it's just interesting to me to hear that because I'm at the point because I'm like I'm well young-ish, but I've only came out fairly recently. Like I haven't been queer for and out for that long, and so I'm at this stage where I am attracted to like the more femme type. But it's interesting that you said you started out that and it kind of progressed, and I wonder if that's like a thing that like maybe everyone goes through or something. I don't know. Um,
Mm.
do you have any observations about that?
Well, based on my observation, it comes back to yourself. I've known people who seriously haven't got a type,
Yeah.
right? If you're comparing the most recent partner to the one before that and so on, like if you compare there's serious monogamous out there.
Yeah.
And if you compare their past relationships and stuff, you almost don't see a pattern
Yeah. Okay. Right. Right.
in the look, at least in the look.
Yeah.
Um, but they are die hard, one type of girl that they'll go for. So I think
Right.
ultimately it's what
Right.
you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because you're talking about appearance, being femme and being dykey or
Well,
butchy and stuff like that.
yeah. It's the
That is just
external attraction, I
there's
guess.
just
Yeah.
an external presentation. From that person perspective is how they want to be perceived, I suppose.
Yeah.
But to make things more tricky and stuff is that external appearance is one thing, but internal conversation and character is another. And
Hmm.
sometimes it's very hard to navigate that because you see someone, you know, seemingly of that stereotype, if you like. But once you get to know them, they're actually not like that. Yeah. So yeah. And it's interestingly, I don't know. So that is my observation. I guess people change or people don't change. I don't
Hmm.
know. Right now, I feel that definitely your relationship is a representation of your personal growth and your personal discovery. Because so much of us, we invest so much of us in a relationship.
Hmm.
It cannot be without the investment, I suppose. So for myself, it's very interesting because I find myself going back to how I started. The whole loop is completed now. I'm now leaning more towards femme.
Right.
So tips is saying that for people who have never been in a relationship.
Well,
Um,
yeah. Or someone young. Well, not young, but someone who's just new to all of this. I don't know. Any lay your wisdom. I'm all ears.
I'm a big believer in being yourself. Um, so yeah, be who you are. Now I'm kind of like appreciating more, with the lockdown and isolation and whatnot. I'm appreciating more the difference in um the the difference in people's personality.
Yeah.
I'm referring more to the extroversion versus introversion.
Right.
I suppose if you want to meet someone, you really have to put yourself out there.
Hmm.
So for an extrovert like me, it's quite easy because I just have the natural tendency to talk to people anyway.
Yeah.
Um, and I love talking to people. So it's
Yeah.
not a problem for me to, initiate
Yeah.
conversation. I don't feel rejected too if they don't want to talk because if you don't want to talk to me, there's another person I can talk to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
introvert though, I feel like you guys probably have to really put yourself out of the comfort zone a little bit and put yourself out
No,
there.
do you think I'm an introvert?
I'm not saying you,
Oh,
I'm
okay. Oh.
saying talking about the different personality
Yeah, for
types.
introverts. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably almost have to,
Yeah.
unless you go. I mean, you still probably have to. I was gonna say unless you go to like special, like a common hobbies or interest group.
Like
So
a
there's something in common
like-minded.
that you
Yeah,
guys can
yeah.
talk
Like a
about. You
yeah.
know, like an introvert who likes playing video games, you can go and join like a video games group. Then at least you guys can get nerdy and talk about the video games together. I've got nothing against the games, by the way, but you know that kind of thing. Or a chess player, you know, you go and join the chess playing group.
Mm.
Yeah, that probably will be suited. But the point remains: if you want to meet someone, don't bloody sit at home. You have to go out. Yeah, don't sit at home and burn the Casanova candle
Yeah.
and hope that you know. And I think now that I'm single again, I think the only way to go right now is about online dating,
Yeah, I
isn't
don't
it?
like it. I've tried it a little bit. Like I went on the apps and online, and I just feel really, I don't know. I just nothing. I'm not attracted to anyone because it's just a profile and words. Like
Yeah,
I
I
much
know.
prefer to, like yeah, like you said, like meet someone and then talk to them and then like
Yeah,
look them in the eye and then like if, but yeah,
yeah.
it's a bit. So are you gonna go on like the apps or online dating
I
and stuff?
have I actually have a
Yeah,
profile.
yeah.
More because I thought I'm a bit rusty. So and I just want to talk to people with the isolation and whatnot.
Mm,
Just kind of good to just talk to people.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'm not ready to meet anyone, so it's kind of safe.
Mm.
So it meets my need right now. Now in a bar, if you're trying to pick up in a bar and nightclub and stuff like that, one thing I find in my time of clubbing and stuff, one thing I find super attractive is confidence.
Mm.
Mm. So dress the part and be confident. Move around the room like you're on it. Dance the dance floor like you're gonna burn it.
What do you mean move around the room like I'm on it? What does that mean?
You know what I used to do when I used to clubbing and stuff like
Yeah.
I would I would go in, and there were times when I would actually go out clubbing by myself, by the way. So oh yeah, Prince of Wales, in St
Yes,
Kilda,
yes, Prince of Wales. I know
used to
that one.
have girl bar.
Mm.
So I would actually, I think once or twice or whatever, I went to girl bar by myself. But anyway, what I always like doing, I'll go in and I'll walk the entire venue,
Mm-hmm.
scan the room essentially.
Right. That's what you mean by that. Okay.
Yes, I will walk and scan the entire venue before I go and get
Yep.
a drink, or sometimes I go and get a drink.
Yep.
Um, and then I'll go and dance. I also have found myself in a situation whereby I was again friendly to someone who seemingly just by herself,
Mm-hmm.
and she got it the wrong way. She thought that I was interested in trying to pick her up, and so she made the move. She like pashed me, and I was too polite. Didn't know how to say no.
Did you find her cute though?
No.
Oh my
So
God.
I know. So I responded. So what do you do when someone kisses you, right?
Consent
and
first. No. Like,
and I
all
remember
right.
I was like, I think I was signaling and looking at my friend like, help, I need help. But they didn't obviously get it.
Oh,
Like, what do you do when your friend is passing someone? You walk away, right? You make space. So I left the place, all because someone picked me up. To sum it up, at a club, I think confidence. So, but nowadays, I think yeah, definitely dress apart if you can.
mm.
Look, I was 20 at that time, so I didn't care. I didn't care how I looked or how I smell, I suppose. See, to me, I go up and I love scanning the room and having fun and stuff because I'm an extrovert, and also um, I'm celebrating. my sexual preference. We are a minority after all. That is what got me, or that is what gives me the energy. And dancing to me, I actually like look at it as an exercise. Believe
It
it,
is, it
believe
is
it or
a,
not.
yeah. No,
Yeah, it is.
it
I
is.
love it. Dancing is a very good de-stress.
Yeah,
So
I
it
agree.
doesn't mean I don't enjoy going like doesn't mean I don't read before I go to bed. Doesn't mean I don't meditate before I sleep,
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
Mm,
But you have to play a part where you are.
mm.
Yeah.
Well, but where else can you meet if you don't want to go to the clubs?
So there's club, there is online dating apps.
Apart from online
Otherwise it's a
dating,
hobby group.
hobby
Otherwise it's a
groups.
hobby group. Yeah, hobby groups.
Yeah.
What do you like?
Um.
Then join a book club if you like reading. Book club or a massage enthusiast group.
Mm,
I play squash, so I meet a lot of friends through squash. Or sometimes even cycling or I don't
mm,
know,
mm.
paintballing. What do you like?
Yeah, I'm not getting out as much. I'm trying to learn the
Definitely cannot stay at
ukulele.
home. There you
Well,
go.
yeah, I've been
But
trying
you
to learn
can't
the
stay at
ukulele a bit.
home when especially when you don't like online dating and yet you're staying at home. How do you expect meeting someone?
That's why it's not happening.
No one is gonna be magically
No,
appearing.
I know that, but I mean,
Yeah.
like, as in, like, yeah, I think I'm like open to meet, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to like spend all my energy putting myself in environments with the sole goal to meet someone. Um, that almost seems really, yeah, I don't know. It's like once I find someone that I like that I'm into, then whatever, like all the energy is there to
Mm.
to go after them. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bit like.
Maybe you're just not ready, you're not
Yeah,
meeting the right person. It's all there's no pressure.
yeah,
The last thing you want is actually going anywhere, everywhere, and trying to know everyone and then appear desperate.
mm.
So the opposite of confidence is desperation. Do not come across desperate. My God, that kills romance more than anything.
That kills your what? Sorry, your
Romance.
oh romance. Yeah, yeah. No desperation. Yeah, I can see that. Hmm.
Mm. And think about like really be clear about what you're after. Like
Mm.
you've never been in a relationship before. Do you say?
No, like
So
I.
how do you imagine your next relationship is going to be a long-term, serious, committed, she'll be it kind of thing,
Um.
or you want to try a few and have fun a little bit before you settle down?
I don't know. I. I think I just want to be with someone that I'm really into. I don't think I would like to, have a few. I don't feel like I want to play around or anything like that. But maybe because I've just never experienced it, so I don't know, you know. But yeah, I feel like I'd be more on the bit more serious, maybe, even if it's gonna be my first. I would like this be someone that I really like, not just attracted, but also like I really like them as a person. Um, but yeah, also have like no experience going into it, so I'll be completely figuring it out. Um, yeah, there's no reference of, on the past relationship, don't do that or whatever. I'd be like, yeah. Um, so that's sort of,
Have you ever been with a woman before? Have you ever been, uh, how close have you been physically with another girl or woman?
Never.
How do you know you're lesbian?
Because when I was 5 years old, um, I wanted to be a boy. So
Mm-hmm.
I think I see myself more as gender fluid and um, I would say transgendered, but I don't want to do a sex change or anything like that. Um,
Mm.
so so I definitely know I'm attracted to girls because I remember when I was younger, I was attracted to girls. Like I remember feeling that, but also
Mm.
I remember being 5 and feeling like really wrong in my body, like really like
Mm.
uncomfortable and wrong in my body.
Mm.
So like I've always known, um, but I never knew it was okay. That's the thing for me.
Mm. Mm.
Um, and only probably about like 2 years ago, like I started to deal with it.
Mm.
But prior to that, I was in like a long-term relationship with a guy for about like about 8 years.
Mm.
So I just played it straight, for most of my life.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, it's only like recently that I'm kind of exploring. Um,
Mm.
yeah. So I definitely know I'm
How,
queer. So
right. Is that how you wear the pin? Like
but
how to identify yourself as queer, is it?
yeah, yeah. I tend to
Mm.
go queer. I don't know what it is about lesbian. It doesn't quite I don't know if it's because the way it's being used or whatever, but it does make me feel a bit. I don't know. Like some people, for you, it's fine, right? Like saying the word lesbian or
I don't call myself lesbian. I like to refer myself as gay, actually.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I'd be
Or
similar.
because gay is one syllable, and gay means joyful,
Yeah,
jolly.
yeah, yeah. I prefer
Yeah.
gay too. I prefer gay and queer. I almost never say lesbian, and still figuring out a little bit of stuff about my gender. Um,
Mm.
I wouldn't say that I'm, like I'll do a form and I'll put female, and I accept that I have a female body, but when I wouldn't really feel comfortable with a lot of things associated with females, like I feel like that's not really me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so mm,
That's okay. I
yeah,
understand. I can relate to that.
yeah, um,
'Cause for the longest time, I was angry with God. I hated everything. I was angry. I thought I should have been born again. And for the
yeah,
longest time, I was dreaming that if I had the money and the resources or the magic,
yep, the magic, yep, yep, for sure.
or the power, I would have turned myself into a guy.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
absolutely.
no, I was, yeah. Would you, so you don't, would you still want to, like,
No,
do the change? No.
there's no magic pill. Nah, there's no magic pill for it. I don't know when I change or switch
Mm,
to be comfortable
mm,
with myself as a woman.
yeah,
I think I think I think my second girlfriend, I told you, my best friend, um, she made the difference. I think she I think I had been brought up in a very gender defined society,
yeah,
and because I like and I like and was am attracted to women, I couldn't therefore comprehend how can I be a woman and attracted to another woman. But it's actually her who made me comfortable, who made
mm,
me feel that I could be anyone, anything, and she would still love me. And that was the first time I think I understood or began to understand the meaning of lesbianism. is that I'm just a woman who is attracted to another woman, and it's fine and it's okay. I think the pin dropped because of her. Her love for me was just so empowering.
Wow.
Because I think before that it was kind of like I felt unsafe. Like I had to be a man. I had to act like a man. I had to be the provider. That's why I came here. Why didn't I think that we both should come together? It's our future. If you love me as much as I love you, won't we be fighting for a future together? Why did it have to be me? Right?
Yeah.
But that's how I operated. That's what I thought. I had to be the man. I had to suck it up. I had to provide. But it's through the second relationship that I learned that, you know what, if someone truly loves you, yeah, she was like, you have long hair, short hair, whatever form, I love you. You're awesome, you're great. Something incredible about you.
Yeah, it's really beautiful, Yenni.
Yeah, that's why, but yet I fucked it up severely. We're fine now. We reconnected, and she's again being the sweetheart that she is. We're friends.
Yeah.
She's married with 2 kids, but she forgave me, and that makes a huge difference. So, sexuality is fluid.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be defined by, you know, who you're attracted to, how they look, and it shouldn't be defined by how you know, what kind of body parts you have or how you present yourself.
Yeah.
I look at presentation. I'll talk about dressing apart and stuff like that. And I think I touched on it before. The outfit we choose is just how we present ourselves, because how we want others to see us. I see outfit as an expression of self. Yeah. But who we are is not to be defined by anyone or anything. Because as you say, there is expression of oneself. You take control of it. Yeah? Because you choose how you express yourself.
Yep.
And then whether they get the message or not, and then they see you that way or not, is their problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
And how was it like? How was it like with your long-term relationship with
the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it feel normal, natural?
Well,
Was it?
yeah. Well, yeah. It's really interesting to reflect back on who I was, like, before I came out and stuff. It's bizarre because, like, at the beginning of the relationship, I remember feeling really in love with him, and wanting to have, like, to get married and have a family and all that. And I had, like, completely suppressed the part of me that was, like, attracted to girls, for most of my teenage years. And then, like, as the years sort of progressed, I really felt like didn't really have the feeling there, but just kept being in the relationship because it was comfortable, and I didn't really have a real reason to. Because he's a sweetheart, like, he's really nice and caring, and there was no reason for me to change the way things are, even though I was unhappy, and to a degree I feel like he was unhappy. But yeah, near the end of it, I think near the end of it, I went through this year where, like, I moved out of home and I had a new job, and I was, like, just really unhappy with everything in my life. Like, just all my relationships just felt really shit. Like, my relationship with friends didn't feel close. I didn't feel connected to my family. I didn't feel connected to him. And I took a bit of time out, lived on my own, and just kind of, like, processed everything that was going on in my life. And then it just came to me, like, why am I so unhappy? Why am I so happy? And, like, deep down, I knew it was because of my sexuality. I was just like, but I couldn't even say it. Like, I remember I couldn't even say that, hey, Shan, like, I have been attracted to females. Like I couldn't even say that word to myself. And then through, I guess gave it some time, and I was thinking about it so much. And when I was able to say it to myself, it almost like I knew what I needed to do was I needed to tell him this. Like I didn't really at that time I didn't really break up with him, but I told him, hey, I need to tell you that when I was younger, I was attracted to girls, and I'm just kind of processing and working with things that are coming up for me, and we were still together, and it wasn't actually until I met someone at my work that I fell in love with, that was like the key point for me to just be like, oh, I actually like I'm gay. I'm gay, and I've been scared to be gay my whole life. But feeling that intense, to me, it's like intense love for this person. That made it really clear to me that I can't be afraid of being gay, because it's just like there's love on the other side of accepting myself, is I can feel love. So that's when I told him, and we broke up. So we're well, just recently actually we decided that we shouldn't keep in touch or anything, because he's married and he's got but we've been in touch since I've broken up and stuff, because we've been good friends. He's still supporting and really understanding, and still have a lot of love for each other. So
Wow.
yeah.
And what happened to that person you were attracted to at work?
I reached out and told her how I felt, but she didn't reciprocate the feelings. So, so it is what it is. So so it's just like, it's quite.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's like I got what I got what I needed out of that experience. And it doesn't necessarily have to be with that person, but but that definitely was the turning point. I felt was
It gave you the courage and the strength to be true to yourself and address the problem.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely that experience gave me the courage.
The Chinese is called 青春有你.
Right.
Have you heard about it?
No.
But basically, it's a talent show.
Yep.
I think it is originated from Korea. So 109 girls, actually a lot more, of course, audition into this talent show, and only 109 of them made it to the show. And from that 109, then they will be trained. They'll be divided into groups. They had to do a lot of tests, further audition, further training, and put into groups to then be judged by millions of the Chinese viewers, and those viewers will then vote for them, with the ultimate goal of forming an all-girls dancing group.
Right.
Singing and dancing group.
Yep.
And that group only has 9 members. Okay. And I don't know whether you like dancing or not.
I do. Yeah.
In a group dancing, there's always a center position, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and the center normally is the prettiest, the one that gets the most screen time and whatever it is, the one most liked and stuff. Here it is. Basically, from there, 109 who made it to the show, they end up with 9 girls, and the center is visibly lesbian looking. She got 70 million votes
right.
to win that spot. And
Wow.
apparently, speculation out there is that she probably won 140 millions, but they only show it as 70 millions.
Right.
And not only her, the thing is, there are two of them who are feasibly looking feasibly looking gay.
Yeah.
Two of them make it into the 9.
Yeah, wow.
I'll show you. She's
Yeah.
hot. She's yeah.
You're right.
So no, there's hope.
No.
There's hope.
Yeah.
I think there's actually an underground lesbian group or something in, I think even in Melbourne they have it. It's just that you got to be able to speak and write and whatnot in Chinese, I think.
Oh, what do you mean like an underground? Like a dance?
It's,
Music?
it's, no,
No.
it's underground because it's like, you can only
Private.
be part of if you know
Yeah.
member and that
Okay.
kind of stuff.
Oh, you mean within the Asian community, there's something like that.
No, these are lesbian. These are Chinese only.
Oh, okay.
Chinese lesbians only.
Right.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm. I think the young ones are pretty good in
Okay.
China.
Right.
Yeah. So I know about the show because I watch it every week. Is that the is over now? So my friends are doing a rewatch, and we go with friends to watch it, but once a week. So yeah,
What's the show called? Does it have an English name? No, it's in Chinese.
yeah, the English is called Youth with You. The Chinese name is 青春有你.
Okay.
I have the horrible
Gee.
pronunciation,
Yeah.
of course.
That's not a youth with you.
Youth with
It's a
You.
bit tricky
Yes,
to say, but okay. Youth with you.
youth.
Youth
Youth
with
with, yeah, you. The
youth.
TH is
Yeah.
fucking annoying.
Yeah, I know. Youth. Okay.
Youth with You.
Youth with you. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it
Yeah,
out.
Google it. It's fun. Yeah.
Check it out.
I'll send you a couple of dancing video and you
Of
can
them.
zoom in at the center. Yeah. Get you into it.
Okay. Yeah, cool. I'll check it out. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've never been with a girl and stuff. So yes, you're attracted to a girl, but in terms of experience with a girl, you basically has none.
No. 0. No, I haven't even like held hands with a girl that I'm into. Like I'm like a complete baby queer virgin. Like that's who I am.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
It doesn't bother me or anything. Like I don't know, it's kind of interesting to experience life as a queer 30-year-old who's never been in a relationship. I kind of feel like, like I've got the naiveness and the lack of experience of like a teenager, but then I've got the life experience of a human being as a 30-year-old. But then I've got like the sexual, yeah, so it's I don't know, it's really yeah.
Is there anyone in Yellow Kitties that might be? See, Yellow Kitties is a very good group because people who are in Yellow Kitties generally are very decent.
People, yeah.
They are nice,
Yeah,
decent,
yeah, no. I definitely get the
genuine
sense.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
So I do find that Yellow Kitty is a very safe space.
Yes. No, I do feel that too. Like the people there I
Yeah.
have felt are really like like
Mm.
in terms of because I don't have many like well actually most of my friends growing up are like Vietnamese. I don't have actually that many
Mm.
Chinese friends. Um
Mm.
so yeah, I definitely find this is the
Mm.
thing like with me because I grew up having Asians as my friends. So
Mm.
I almost feel like there's a part of me that's like drummed it in my head that, Asians are friends. You're not attracted to your friends, therefore you're not attracted to Asians. Um, like
Mm-hmm.
I tend to find, um, for me, it's easier to be attracted to Australians. I don't know if it's because I grew up here or because I'm, I see a lot of, Australians compared to like growing up watching movies and shows and whatnot. I don't know if it's that or combination of that and, me suppressing my sexuality for a long time. So yeah, like as soon as I go into Yellow Kitties, there's like there's nothing attraction, nothing romantic comes out of it. I just completely just see everyone as just like, oh, it's a bunch of Asians. They're all
Mates.
friends. Yeah, exactly. They're all just mates. Like, yeah. So,
And that's okay, you know,
yeah.
like we do have a type, I suppose, and whether there's an explanation to why we're attracted to certain type or not,
Well, well, I
we
remember I
recognize.
used to find Asians attractive when I was younger. I remember there was like these Asians at my school that I thought were, these girls were attractive. I remember like someone in my mum's friends, like cousins or something, when they were like when I was younger, they were Asians. But now as an adult, like I don't. Yeah, I just see Asians as just mates. But maybe I just haven't found, you know.
Maybe you just haven't met the right
Yeah,
Asians.
maybe I just haven't met them right. Yeah, yeah, it could be that
Yeah,
too.
I guess be open-minded. I don't think I'll survive and live this long if not because of the other in the Yellow Kitties who have done, who have helped me so much.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yep,
that's what we are. Happy for a chat next time,
yeah, I
Daniela.
appreciate that, Yenni.
Have a good night.
You too, have a good
Bye.
night. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome to my room. One day I'm going to say that to a real person. Alright, 3 things I learned about love and dating. Be confident. When I'm out, I'm going to move around the room like I own it. Dance the floor like I'm going to burn it. Most definitely ask for consent if I want to kiss someone. That's important, consent. 2, I'm not alone in falling for straight girls. Just gotta remind myself not to spend all my time chasing them. There's plenty of queers out there, I think. 3, I had no idea about lesbianism, what it means to be a lesbian. This word has made me hella uncomfortable for most of my life because I've been scared. I've been scared to be attracted to females. And I thought I had to be a guy. Like that would give me security and safety and allow me to be attracted to females. I don't need to be anything other than my gorgeous self. Lesbianism, it's about love. It's about the emotional and the sexual attraction between females, and it's fucking beautiful. It's pure. And I can't wait to experience that with someone one day. 我可以接受自己，我相信你们也可以接受你自己。去爱吧，来，去爱吧。